Hello. With you System.GURU.Markets. We start with general information about the company. If necessary, it is possible to pause the video. We invite you to study all the parameters of the company more carefully. Now let's analyze the current performance of the company Magna International Incorporated, ticker MGA. This review is based on data as of April 22, 2025. According to Classification Guru, Markets company Magna International Inc. belongs to the subcategory Auto Parts. 38 companies participate in the comparison, and this is very representative. Look for solutions to orders towards the end of this video. The overall result for the company is 6 out of 10 points. Average result for the subcategory, 2.4 points. If you look broadly, within the entire stock market in general, we can note that the average result for the market as a whole is 1.8 points. Against the company's score of 6 points, Magna International Inc. Comparing the price movement of a company's shares Magna International Inc. and subcategory shares, we can see that over 12 months the company's shares Magna International Inc. showed dynamics of minus 32.6%. Against price changes for the 6.5% subcategory. This definitely doesn't mean anything, but you need to take note of this fact. Market capitalization of the organization Magna International Inc. valued at $9.09 billion. With a market capitalization of the subcategory of $270 billion. Magna International Inc. has a share of 3.367% and is one of the small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $11.51 billion. And the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $68 billion. Magna International Incorporated constitutes a share of 16.936%. By comparing the shares of stock exchange and book value, we can see the following. Share Magna International Inc. in the subcategory when assessing stock market capitalization is 3.367%. The book value is 16.936%. That's a 403% increase in market value. Assessment of the organization's share of market and balance capitalization in the subcategory, good, 1 point. The organization's financial liabilities amount to $7.026 billion. Debt to book value is 61% of equity. Result on the company's debt obligations, tolerable, 0 points. Balance of the company's market price to profit 9. The subcategory average of 19.6 is 54% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the indicator of market value to its profit in comparison with organizations of the subcategory, very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months amounted to $1,009. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are tentatively expected to be $1,695 million. This is 67.9% more than now. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with in the subcategory, good, 0.5 points. The company's price to revenue balance corresponds to 0.2. The subcategory average of 0.9 is 78% lower than the subcategory average. Assessment of the company's market price to its revenue in comparison with indicators in the subcategory, good, 1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $42,850 million. Projected revenue for the next 12 months is expected to be $60,190 million. This is 40% more than currently. Assessment of indicators of estimated future revenue in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 2.4%, with an average in the subcategory of 4.8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2.4%. Profitability assessment in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The company's share in terms of the number of subcategory personnel is 13.913%, which is 313% more than the share of market capitalization. And this reflects the discrepancy between the company's market price Magna International Inc, most likely towards underestimation. The amount of capital for each employee of the company is $53,000, whereas in the subcategory there are $221,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 76%. Assessment of the volume of the company's market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Profit per employee is $5,900. Average in the subcategory, $11,300. And the difference between the average in the subcategory and the company's indicators is 47%. Estimation of profit for each employee of the company in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The share of revenue for each employee of the company is $252,000. In the subcategory, $235,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 7%. Estimation of revenue per individual employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions corresponds to 2.9%, with an average for the subcategory of 2.5%. This is a short squeeze indicator. Indicator RSI 14 shows a level of 40% for the company Magna International Inc. For the subcategory, this level is 44%. Technically, the subcategory's securities are quoted approximately the same as the company's shares Magna International Inc. The actual valuation of the company's shares is approximately $32.24. The consensus price target for the company's shares is around $42.14. The difference between the current price and the consensus forecast is approximately 31%. Let's go to the order table, which is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions publicly made this season by the stock valuation information system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and open. Link in pinned comment. As a result of the valuation of the company's shares Magna International Inc. Information and reference system Guru.Markets, a decision has been made. Open a buy deal at a price of $32.25 per share. The order is open because the company has a fairly high rating. The organization was assessed using the assessment methodology, the Akeem's Index. Take profit is set at 35.35. Stop loss is set at 29.15. In case the order is not closed by take profit or stop loss, then the transaction is fixed independently at the end of the exchange session on May 22, 2025. Or on the last trading day before the specified date. Ticker, DRVN, will be a balanced sell order. A video on the balancing order will be or has already been published on this channel. When closing one of the orders, main or balancing, the second order is closed automatically. Thank you all very much for watching this video, and for using the information and reference system from Guru.Markets. You truly are the most excellent audience on the planet.